Why would you like to be the mayor of Mabton?
Well, Mapton needs someone to come in and um, make things okay, like our books, our finances, our everything.
What do you plan to change if you become the mayor?
Um, well, I was the mayor previously, and we worked really hard on trying to get the finances in order. Mapton's had an issue with finances for a really long time, and in the 4 years I was the mayor, previously, myself and my staff, done a lot of work to ensure that the monies that's being brought in by our community is being spent properly. And who's doing such an awesome job. Um, and this last 4 years, things have taken a huge turn for the worse. And we just need to get a handle on the finances of our city.
Yes, you were the previous mayor, and will you be leaning on any of that experience if you do become the next mayor, and how will that look?
Yes, I plan on using my experience to the full extent. When I previously first become the mayor, I worked really hard to learn the ins and outs of what a mayor is supposed to do, the laws that's supposed to be upheld, and the laws that we should not be breaking as a mayor. And I feel that with this administration currently, that's not happening, and it's putting the city of Mapton in a lot of jeopardy. Um, and it's sad for the people that live here that's watching it happen. Word
What
to
would
the
you?
effect that, oh, I'm sorry. Go
I'm
ahead.
so sorry. I interrupted you. I'm sorry.
No, you're right. It's sad because the city's always had issues with their finances. When I come in, I really took that to heart, and we done an extremely amount of hard work to put the finances sort of in order, to the point where the auditors in my last year said it was the best audit they'd seen come out of Mapton in so many years. And today, not being able to actually have an audit because the books are so messed up, I just don't know how that happened in a 3 year time span.
What would you say are the three biggest issues in Mabton today?
The three biggest issues, I think everybody has their own opinions, correct? But for me, it would be top priority would be finances. The monies that we've already received in grant funding. When I was the mayor, we received a lot of different grant funding, and there's things that need to be done with that funding. So the first thing would be making sure that all of our T's are crossed and I's are dotted when it comes to anything that we should have been doing for them grants throughout these years, making sure that um, monies was where they were supposed to be, paperwork was filled out correctly, and just trying to get everything. Second thing would be, I would say my second issue definitely would be the separation in our city today. Our city is definitely separated due to a lot of misinformation on all these Facebook pages out there. People being able to just say what they want to say, whether they're true or not, and it's really caused a huge rift in our community. Most of us have lived in Mapton most of our lives. I have. My kids went to school here. I went to school here. Um, and to see the separation that's been caused in the last 4 years, it's really sad. It's extremely sad. The third thing would be our water situation. The water issue in Mapton has been in a situation for a really, really long time. And when I was previously in the administration, we was working very hard to get some grant monies and stuff to put in some mixing station to help drill a well. Um, and it's been a very slow process getting that stuff done. Um, I mean, it's definitely not the only issues for the city, right? Drilling a well isn't going to save the city, but it will give us more water and give us more opportunity to be able to mix our wells easier. Um, and yeah, them are my three biggest issues. Mhm.
You mentioned it a little bit, but politics in Mabton is heated, to say the least. How would you plan to cool down the temperature in the room of city council meetings?
I think our city council meetings today is a little bit wild. Um, there's a lot of people talking out of turn, and I think that a lot of it is just the fact that they're not educated on how to act inside City Hall. And also, a lot of people that go to the meetings um, are not heard in the actual office of City Hall. Um, we keep hearing open door policy, which I had extremely open door. Anybody could come into my office anytime I was there and I would have a conversation with them. But now it's very hard to do that. It's hard to get a meeting with the mayor if you're unliked. And that's a sad situation. Or when you go in, you end up getting yelled at and degraded. And that's not okay. We all have the right to be respected, no matter what walk of life we come from, what choices we make. It's our job as a mayor to listen to every single voice in our community, no matter who you are and no matter your background. And that's what I tried to do, and that's what I will continue to try to do.
And why should people vote for you?
Well, I do have experience. I mean, I did do 4 years as the mayor, and in those 4 years, I didn't sit behind the desk. I was learning. I was learning what audits meant. I was learning our wastewater treatment plant, our water system. I was learning the laws. I was learning where to get money from. I was learning so much, and I learned so much that I really feel that I can bring that to the table today and just pick it up and move forward with it and just keep trying to help the citizens of Mapton and myself as someone that lives here.